Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Gaming headlines so far this week. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. An analyst predicts the Nintendo Switch 2 will sell an unprecedented 5 million units in its first week. That's 5 million more units than Sony sold of their last VR headset. Mostly because Nintendo's idea of innovation doesn't require you to strap a toaster to your face and pretend that you're having fun. Switch 2 might not have VR, but it does have one thing PlayStation 5 doesn't, and that's first-party games. Sydney Sweeney will start in the film adaptation of Split Fiction, a game about two writers spiraling into the worlds they created. So basically, it's like therapy, but instead of healing, you get trapped in a nightmare of your own design. Kind of like when actors agree to star in a video game movie. At least when the movie bombs, she'll have a head start on her audition for the next role in The Last of Us, Kanye West Cousin Edition. Switch 2 pre-orders in the United States and Canada are being delayed due to website crashes. Guess Nintendo servers are as reliable as Xbox Game Pass promised to give you every game. Yeah, it's great until you realize the only thing that's actually available is another version of Halo the Master Chief Collection for the 10th time. Diablo 4 doesn't sound like it's headed to the Switch 2 anytime soon. I mean, even Satan himself wouldn't want to be associated with the system where the only thing more hellish than the gameplay is trying to get online. I guess the demons are like, we're good. We'd rather stay on a console that doesn't require a 17-digit friend code to play with friends. Because if I'm fighting through endless hordes of monsters, I want to be doing it on something that actually works. Like Mario Kart. You know it's bad when the devil doesn't want to deal with your online service. Oblivion Remastered is set the internet on fire this weekend with its surprise shadow drop. It dropped so fast, even Bethesda servers couldn't keep up. Honestly, I think they dropped it to distract us from the fact that they still haven't fixed all the bugs in Skyrim from 2011. Nothing says we care about quality like a game from 2006 with updated graphics and still the same dialogue trees that make you want to walk off a cliff. But hey, at least it's not another Fallout game, so we'll take what we get. Madden 26 is skipping the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and launching on the Switch 2. EA's football sim is finally returning to Nintendo's consoles for the first time in over a decade. It's nice to see EA bringing Madden back to Nintendo. It's been so long, even the football players forgot how to throw the ball. Mostly because they've been busy collecting coins in Mario Kart. Honestly, this feels like EA's way of saying, listen, this year's game, we know the graphics are gonna suck, so we'll put it on a system where you can't even tell the difference. This is a real, if you can beat them, join them move. I mean, it's not like anyone's playing Madden on PS4 anymore. They're too busy waiting for the next FIFA update that adds a new jersey and calling it a day. I guess EA's goal is to make sure you can play football in every possible way, except on a console that actually works. Many physical third-party Switch 2 games don't even contain the game at all. Nintendo's first-party lineup is avoiding the keycard for now, but third-party publishers are embracing them. Third parties are like, who needs a game card when you can just download it? Oh wait, did we forget to mention the Wi-Fi still is garbage? It's kind of genius. You pay full price for a box and a cover, but the real game is still a disappointment. And you know, Nintendo's first-party games are always going to still be there, as well as on the eShop anyway. I'm just waiting for them to sell us a Switch 2 without the console and call it Nintendo Vision. It's a bold strategy, selling an empty case and then hope you can make it to your downloads before the server crashes. But hey, at least the physical copies will still be worth the same as the digital one. Nintendo explains why they chose a June launch for the Switch 2. They said it's to capitalize on a summer gaming season. Because nothing says get outside like a console that's literally called a Switch. They're hoping kids will trade in their bikes for a $450 handheld that still can't load Zelda without buffering. And let's not forget, it's launching right before the holidays, because nothing says holiday spirit like a console that's already sold out. And finally, the Wii Homebrew channel is finally done with its development. It's officially stopped after a developer has alleged that Nintendo has their source code in the actual build. So it's stolen. It's a shame. It looks like Nintendo finally figured out the way how to stop piracy by just claiming the piracy code for themselves. I mean, at this point, the only thing more controversial than Nintendo stopping this code is their attempt to make a new Metroid game every 15 years. If you're wondering how much Nintendo cares about developers, just look at how they treat their own fans. If it's not a 40-year-old plumber jumping on mushrooms, they're not interested. I think they're just upset because the Homebrew channel was the only way people could play games for free. And now they have to charge you $60 to play a 20-year-old game with a fresh coat of paint. Let me know what you guys thought of this week's headlines so far. Leave a comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Click that like button. It does help a lot. And we will catch you guys in the next video.